These are the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and Top Esports during the grand finals of the 2024 Esports World Cup.
A hallmark of MSI.
First strike gold, always going to be really nice as well when you're pushing in like this, as Owner will secure the smite.
Yeah, you can see heal actually going to be invested here as well as the Winter's Bite really helping the concussive blows. As there's the flash, nicely done from Owner to get him towards.
Really fast take of these plates, and then you can see Owner heading over and taking away some of Tian's jungle in return. Meanwhile, in mid, Faker having a pretty large lead there as well, has the level advantage, has the buffed electrocute on this patch to continue putting the harass on. Here comes that TP. This has been a disaster a few times.
And he thought that they'd backed as well as, oh dear. Okay, that is first blood going over to Jackie Love as Mako tanks up the turret happily. And look, we've seen that one before, guys.
Yeah.
Third time.
On this journey, but part of the power of this pick is just you go Darren Shields, you go fleet footwork, you go second wind, you gotta just shake it up. And now Zeus does have flash here, but might be in trouble.
Yeah, the teleport didn't work out. Let's see whether the flash does as he gets Bramble smashed back. Faker is here though, the teleport very early on, and now it's 369 that might be overextended. The charm doesn't land though, Orbit Deception, fair bit of damage onto Tien, and if anything, Faker has just saved his top laner, but can they actually find something more? As the Foxfires come on in, 369 going to be the first target, he gets under the turret, but the charm will find him, and now Tien's moved the wrong way. He wants to take a ward for his trouble, but he will burn down instead.
The second charm hits, and Faker's teleport a bit of farm here, but he was already up on farm, already had mid controlled. Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus just comes back. Faker completes his back as the scrap shield will come on in. But 369 will pick up the return.
I would go for a reset, but yeah, Zeus really fumbling on the back of what was a great play, and now we're getting some contest over these grubs, but Zeus isn't here to back up.
That is going to be one of them taken by Tien as Cream moving on in. He will have to go back to his soul, which could mean a 3 versus 1. Make it a 4 versus 1. So Tien is sort of left in the lurch. He kind of knew it was going to happen. Still has his flash and is going to be taken down. Did get one of the grubs though.
You can feel how much these two teams want. It feels like we're playing a little bit of catch here.
Top Esports have some more to show us as Carrier moving towards that top side. Gumayushi has to cleanse and does move out of the way of the True Shot Barrage. Owner in the area. And Fate's Call actually employed very early on. Jackie Love looking for those Mystic shots. Doesn't connect it as now Faker trying to avoid Cream, who does do a fair bit of work. Still has to take. And that is a lot of power. This Jackie Love Mako bottom lane is formidable, but they are playing so well here in this game. As Owner moves on forward, Cream, of course, can just snap back to that unbound soul. As flash forward, okay, Tien going to be the target, and he's going to return the favor. They find Faker just by himself after the buy overextends, and Tien on about 50 health just walks away. Still, Owner is able to do some battle, but he will.
Dan the Cassante as Owner is calling for another pass.
Yep, Faker looking for Cream here as the unbound soul does come in. The charm's going to connect, but Cream playing this one out pretty well for now. True Shot Barrage just picks the gap between the two T1 players, but Cream's just fine.
Cream's been playing
that charm, and now Top Esports pivoting to Dragon here. T1 not in position to contest. We'll see what soul comes of this as we're 1-1 apiece. This is not going to be the same type of game with Grubs where there's a Tristana in a side that can add that charm. And now Top Esports pivoting to Dragon here. T1 not in position to contest. We'll see what soul comes of this as we're 1-1 apiece. This is not going to be the same type of game with Grubs where there's a Tristana in a side that can absolutely run away with the game. At least T1 pick up the consolation prize.
Yeah, they're going to be able to head on over there. Oh, now might be Mako getting caught out as Zeus is moving on in here. Does have the equalizer up and available, and Mako, he is not going to get them to use it. Never mind! There goes the equalizer, and they had to invest a couple.
Thought maybe just to be able to survive, but it's kind of showing the power of this T1 composition with his pick potential, and this is a pretty long fight.
Yeah, the Rend has to be used. There's a flash forward from Jackie Love. He lines up the Mystic shot. Oh! Manages to tank the turret with the bending towards the mid lane. Gumayushi, though, will get some free time with this bottom outer, thanks to the extra grubs.
Well, even with no objective online.
And the fact that they're just going to get this tier 2 bot, it's such a huge influx of gold. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous as Mako throws out the ulti, looks to interrupt Owner as he walks his way in, but the teleport from Zeus should mean this bottom laner going down as Mako able to walk his way out. The Foxfire is enough to do it though as Faker picks up another one. The Rift Herald is taken there in the meantime, so Top Esports
Gonna easily allow them to snowball a fight. I think Top Esports should really be cautious and ask themselves, do we even need to contest this dragon?
Faker's TP almost back up as well. 369 just used his, so if this goes on for much longer, he will be able to join in as this Rift Herald will crash through. They're going to try to take out this turret. Big win here for Top Esports. Great neutral contest into turret take.
Yeah, going to be the Dragon fully taken down. They did manage to deal with the minion wave, but you can't kill Shelly that quickly. And so she will be helping out. Tien taking a fair bit of damage, though, as Ona gets back over the wall. Equalizer, they're all lined up on top, and now the barbecue begins. The ultimate out there from Cream is decent. Still hit by the hostile takeover, though, as he flashes away. There's the cease and desist as Jackie Love looks to try and get himself out of it. But once again, it's his Flame Spitter that's doing all the work.
The wall, nowhere to escape, and they decimate Top Esports. The cleanup is decisive, the tower take is there, the dragon as well, and T1 making it clear there's a lot of fight left in this series.
Yeah, you get a turret, but it's going to be at a heavy price because it means you're so far up there. When the turn comes through from T1, you've got to play respectfully around all the ults, all the engages, the CC, the layering that can come
From Cream, but there's the follow-up from Gumayushi. He gets slowed down, though. And that is very important for keeping these Top Esports members alive. But this time, it's T1 that control.
Should be Dragon out of this guaranteed, but they want even more. They're going to grab this inner here in mid. Good true shot here for Jackie Left to kind of chip away at this minion wave, but it won't save the turret. It won't. Vision control over the Baron. There's no way they can rush over for a trade. T1 kind of have this one locked up in terms of both objectives. It's essentially checkmate. Top Esports could try to flip the Baron, could take a crazy risk.
Suffocation here and not wanting to make any risks on this map as Mako possibly caught out. There's a handshake. He puts up the door. He's soaking a lot of damage, but Faker dives in. He picks up Tien, who does have the twisted advance to try and get forward, but Zeus, it's once again the barbecue, and Faker is taken down. Trees on top of it. Jackie Love dies off the back end. Faker, he even had the bailout available. He was never going to die, and that is a clean ace for T1.
Such a decisive victory from T1 to bounce back on this one. Age comes through. They connect on every single target. 5-0 ace. Looking to end the game here.
Mako has to check. They have no vision. Somebody has to go in. If they don't, the Baron is lost. They walk right in to this chain CC composition. The snipe from Zeus with the equalizer, and T1 are going to equalize this series.
Yeah, and that is stomp after stomp, but on other sides of the rift, ladies and gentlemen. As the Nexus goes down, we have an even series.
These were some of the best moments from the matchup between T1 and Top Esports during the grand finals of the 2024 Esports World Cup. Which moment was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.